Here we are at the ranch. Saddleback Ranch by the creek. The big creek, there's a creek over there. Saddleback Ranch. It's where I go to relax. It's where I go to unwind. It's Saddleback Ranch. Bareback Ranch.
Oh no, he's bringing it over so I can use it.
Yes! I never drove one of those. I bet I do so good.
Perfect timing. Everybody's favorite.
I don't know you're building a ranch out here. What's going on?
I'm building an old ranch. An old Western style ranch.
Did you get horses? You get horses yet?
I got a couple of horses. I got a couple of big and a couple of white I got a brown white with a big on it, and then I got a big a bucket.
A bucket filler. So what kind of horse do you want? I'll take one of the bucket fillers.
Bucket, something that'll fill a bucket up. Do you have any of those? Yeah, man. I figure I can get 8, 9 of those bucket fillers in there, so I can be a real fucking queer. So I can be a real kinky slut in there, and let my proclivities get the best of me.
Are you sick right now?
Yeah. I told you.
Your skin looks like cooked.
What?
Your skin is like cooked, man.
My skin's not sick. I'm sick. My skin's fine.
Yo.
No, this is fine.
Oh my God.
No, this is... Why? Is these your hands?
Oh, man.
Billy, yeah, that's going to be good. I think from all the horse will be able to...
What are your symptoms?
Shakes. Violent night shakes.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then, like, bug skitters in my... Like...
Are you getting hit? Kind of hard.
It's fine.
You got that, like, night weakness thing?
Yeah. Where,
shaky.
like, my back snaps.
That's crazy.
When your like, hips come undone?
Yeah. I love when my hips come undone like a mantis.
Yeah. Or like a Vietnamese girl after like when the fucking heavyweight boxers come into town and they're in Vietnam and there's like a bunch of fucking heavyweight perverts come in. I wonder if that ever happens at whorehouses where they're like, oh no! It's just a bunch of strong guys coming. They're like horny strong men. And they're like, oh. They like it when like docile history teachers are there just to be like, I just want to smell your hair.
Can we shoot inside?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect guy life. Jennifer Daddy Body.
You can give that back to Joey.
No, I want to hold on to it. This is awesome though. These are cool. Like what in theory.
In theory, they're amazing. Like the Avengers.
This is a new big deal. Turn everybody into a podcaster.
Revolutionary. Well, everybody is a podcaster now.
Oh shit, it's too many.
There's a whole industry of it.
Is there that much money in
You gotta
podcasts?
compete. No, it's just like fucking people realize you can have a seat of authority and be like an anchorman or something to like 20 people. But no, there's not that much money in podcasting.
Ugh, like every fucking stand-up comedian is just like, nah, I'm gonna go give it all away.
Yeah, you have to. That's what they say. They say you have to. I don't know if you actually have to. I think maybe you actually have to not.
I wouldn't. If I was an LA touring comedian making money, like if I was like Andrew Schultz or whoever, I wouldn't be doing podcasts in Los Angeles when I got home. Fuck no.
I think you have to make appearances to like get your... I feel like that might be what people look at more is instead of the actual stand-up performances, they look more at the podcast appearances.
Oh, he was on the Wings one.
What's Wings? The Wings?
Hot Ones.
Hot Ones.
Oh, they eat wings.
Did you do that soon?
Would I do Hot Ones?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I would have to. Not that I would ever be asked to do that.
Hey, man, I got my main man, Sam, here.
Hey, 14, yo, check out these spicy wings.
Man, these got the ghost pepper on them. No, I'm getting over it. It's really good. It was a nice day. You had...
I think I have it right now.
Do you?
I think so.
Yeah, well...
I'm really congested. The
symptoms are long hair and glasses.
I don't think Omicron is supposed to have severe symptoms though. So maybe you got the Delta. Did you get Delta before? You gotta collect them all. You gotta get every variant.
I did. I had I had all the islands off the coast of Antarctica variant, and then I had
you had the St. Kitts, the little boy and the big boy variant.
Yeah, and then I had ankle shackle screamers.
Yeah.
That was for the island ones.
That was only for 2 days, though.
Yeah. And then I got back to painting my house blue and white stripes.
And then, of course,
boom.
you spray painted the gold owl.
On the peak. Mm-hmm. And then Billy Crystal was drowning the Swiss Miss girl in my front yard. What do you want to say? I like comedy. He's drowning the Swiss Miss girl. And getting over it, having a fun time staying in and realizing how much sickness is just such a waste.
Mm.
I
like being sick sometimes. Sometimes it's fun. It can be cozy, especially if you have a mommy to take care of you.
I'm with you. Yeah.
You can whine, get in bed, pull the covers up.
What else?
Complain.
Yeah.
Ask for soup, snacks.
Yeah. What happens?
Really tax your girlfriend.
What happens when mommy starts turning into a fucking, she doesn't like that. It's getting real evident that and then you start to really check your own self-worth and you're like, am I like a little mm-hmm. And the answer you look down and it says in your palm, it says, you're Seth Meyers. And you're written down, am I? I don't know. It says Seth on one hand, Myers on the other one. Yeah, no, I've been all over my wife for 15 straight days. And I'm ready to knock myself out.
What are you having her? What are you making her do? You doing foot rubs? Tuck you in? Go get cold medicine?
Get me this and get me that.
Yeah, that's what we like.
No video games though.
No, you can't play video games?
No.
Why?
I figured out video games.
I gotta take my pants off. Don't worry, it's not lewd.
Yeah.
Because I doubled up.
I wear shorts as underwear. I wear and1 shorts as boxers. I just don't. As soon as I realized I was going to be sick for 10 days, I was like, that's it. I'm going to get. The look on my wife's face was I was like, I want to try an MFM threesome. Uh-huh. I might as well have said that. Uh-huh. Video games and buying.
When she found out that you wanted to play video games.
Yes. I might as well have told her I want to try deep throating. I want to see how low I can go. She if she was as funny as I was, uh-huh. She would have said, "Cool. Do you think you can get the whole banana in?"
She doesn't want you to play games.
Video games are like napkins.
What do you mean?
I have a term for guys that are vile finance bros that when I hear women talk about finance bros, I totally get it. I see them come into my dealership. I see these guys in real life with these polo wearing Southern gentleman dickheads mm-hmm. that are just the corniest fucking losers alive that are cocky and guy like you, what are you taking in here? They would walk up to me at work mm-hmm. and ask me how much I make. Mm-hmm. How much you taking in here? Mm-hmm. What are we taking in? What, $3-4 grand a week? Right? Now, if I'm able to do the same thing, right, in a 4-hour period, what does that make me? Okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm like this. All I want to do is eat eyes. Where I'm this, scoop his eyes out, eat them, eat the eyes. Eyes delicious, eyes, male eye, delicious. Don't stop. His eyes, those eyes, get those eyes. Get those eyes in your mouth. Get eyes out of head, pull on the back of the eye, there's undoubtedly going to be some stuff. Pull that stuff off and then eat the eyeball. You know those people? Yeah. Is there anybody that makes you that mad?
I don't interact with people in real life enough for that to be a problem. But yes.
You know that where it just summons a rage in you where you're
gotta
kill.
Take them out. Well, it's almost like doing a service to humanity thing. If these people are around, creeping around, crawling around, and their DNA is allowed to replicate, you gotta take them out. It's like weeds. You gotta weed the population of these people.
I think those guys are fertile as shit. What surprised me is they find some woman is there he is. Mm-hmm. There's my man, Greg.
Oh yeah, well no, they're attractive mates.
Why?
Because they got money. It's the alpha fucks beta bucks. That's the beta bucks.
Those are beta bucks?
Yeah. That's what if you're a woman, that's what's safe to settle down with is beta bucks. A man that's not gonna rock the boat, but he's gonna provide.
But he's rocking the boat, he's a cheater. He's a pig. He's a golf pig.
I don't know the people that the people that you're referring to.
It was like last summer when I thought I wanted to be a golfer, and I went to a golf tournament for like 4 hours, and I was like, all I was doing is like in my head is like snapping eyeball irises in my mouth, like they make noises.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, that's me squeezing an eyeball to where I chew the iris off the eyeball, and I'm like, that's how I think of myself as golfing. Mm-hmm. When they were like, well, no, man, you like hit a golf ball and then like you couldn't get good at your shot, and you're like, no, I saw what I needed to see. I've heard enough. I know what I need to do. I need to eat all these guys because like it was like the 3 kids that like I haven't seen in like 20 years. They're like, Rochefort, what's your scumbag ass doing here? And I'm like, playing in a dead girls golf tournament, man. What are we doing? My buddy Chris's sister died tragically, and now I'm here playing in a golf tournament for her, thinking I might want to play golf. But now that you're here, all I want to do is eat your eyes. And then when I wanted to work on shots and the physical and all that. And, I don't know, but those guys are fucking... Oh, those are napkins.
What is a napkin?
Napkins.
Mops up the...
Yeah, it dries the out. It's the opposite of wet.
I got it.
I found that I've said this joke to women. Women like this joke, so please steal this joke. Mm-hmm. Like girls will like that. Like if you're cool with them and you're like, this guy over here, I call that napkins. Mm-hmm. Why? Because he's drying your cunt out. Mm-hmm. And girls are like, like they know. They're like, that's fucking true. That's gross. Like a polo and like a little haircut.
Dinky.
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I remember, man, we had a discussion once about guys that work in Boston in like banks and wear like Sperry.
Yeah. And
I can't remember what you said, but it was so funny. But like Sam Adams drinking like it's like it's like that type of guy, the one in Boston specifically. That's the most like cookie cutter. Like it's like they have a shape to them, and you can see the shape when they're walking around.
5'9", 5'10".
Vineyard vines, like casual.
Yeah, dark hair, fucking just rosy cheeks.
I love when guys have rosy cheeks, and it's usually a symptom that they're taking Accutane for their acne.
Oh, really?
Do you know what Accutane is?
No.
Accutane is a medicine that is very effective at clearing up acne, and it makes you suicidal. Oh. Did you never heard of that?
I love it though.
It's so funny, man. Like that's your trade-off that you make is like, do I want to have pizza face or do I want to kill myself? Suicidal ideation.
Learn how to tie a noose.
And it makes your cheeks like really flush all the time. So if you ever see a guy that's like unreasonably rosy cheeked, it's because they're on Accutane.
So Accutane's main side effect is suicide. Are there any other pills that you know that have really like I remember buddies used to take Ambien in like the early 2000s, and they used to like call people in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. Like I love Ambien, and the fact that that's a reality to me is so alarming that people just take like you gotta watch out because you can call your coworkers up and then be like, you want to make child porn with me? Fucking just like totally, it's like life-changing. Hi, is this my boss? Hi, do you want to make child porn with me? Well, I found a single mother that will give us her child for $7,000. We can do sexual. Thank God I got my sleep tonight. What the fuck? Oh man, I'm so sick of having these zits. But life.
That Jersey barrier looks pretty inviting right now. Now that I'm going 100, that divider looks good.
Now I wonder how cool it would look if my truck was just going in the ocean. Maybe going under the ocean with me in it. Bet it'd be pretty hard to break that glass if I was in the middle of the ocean from off a bridge. Bet you I couldn't break that with my foot in an effort to escape. And I don't have one of those metal things on. I can't find it anyway.
I can't afford it.
I can't. Oh, well.
I can't afford the seatbelt cutter.
More reason to go under the sea.
All these pharmaceuticals have dire side effects.
I like that.
And it is kind of funny because it does remind me of the sci-fi thing we're writing, Joyride, because it's like everything should have a side effect.
Yeah.
Like it's like I guess it's kind of like Pokemon cards. Pharmaceuticals are like Pokemon cards. Like you have the advantages, you have disadvantages.
Yes.
But they're funny though.
You want to have clear skin?
Not for the people experiencing them, but to me.
Yeah, just to you.
Yeah.
You and the other hilarious guys at Pfizer and Merck. You and the other band of fucking chuckle masters over at. But if you think about it, you don't want to, you're a pizza face, but you don't want to get healthy. Mm-hmm. You don't want to start eating papaya and organs, which I want to get into. Mm-hmm. You got to take a pill and get there the easy way, but
the easy way costs you.
It's going to hurt. Well, what? I'll get you there. I'll get the zits right off your face and your back. Mm-hmm. Gone. What?
No problemo.
And they're like, what? Mm-hmm. What was that? Mm-hmm. There's going to be a side effect. I told you about it. Yeah, but what is it? Yeah, that's it should be.
Yeah. Do you know about the AIDS blood thing, the medicine, the AIDS blood medicine, where they gave people AIDS blood transfusions?
No.
And I think the lawsuits were settled for like $400,000 or something.
All of them?
Or maybe it was $400 million. There was some medication, and some component of this medication was human blood. And they had like batches of it that were tainted with AIDS. Mm-hmm. And this was in the 80s or whatever. They did find out. It wasn't like when nobody knew what AIDS is. It was after like people were dying of AIDS. And they continued to sell this medicine after they knew that it had AIDS and it was killing people. You didn't know about this?
How easy of a trial, attorney? All right, you were like, all right, you found a batch had contaminated. It's almost like you got to believe that it's just got to be from the get-go. They're just like, use the AIDS blood in it.
Mm-hmm.
They paid $300 million, and it says financial investment in the product was considered too high to destroy the inventory.
Yeah. They had spent too much money on the product to destroy the inventory. It was all settled for $300 million.
A couple of guys get a couple of gay cancers, mm-hmm. and I'm still cruising, right?
How many people were affected by it, does it say?
I think it said 20,000.
20,000?
20,000 people took the medication, I'm sure.
Yeah, about 20,000 patients contracted HIV.
No! 20,000 people got HIV?
The cost of building what does $300 million get you?
How
big of a building would that be?
$300 million.
How much is a stadium? Is a stadium $1 billion?
A stadium is about $1 billion. A college stadium or a good high school stadium, like a Texas high school stadium, $300 million. You can get a high school.
So a college stadium, $300 million?
Yeah.
So for the cost of, if you have the chump change, the cost of a college football stadium, you can afford to give 20,000 people HIV, if you so wish. That's the trade there. Man, I always think about what things are worth because, like people say you can't put a dollar value on human life.
Sure, I can.
You can absolutely, the whole fucking economy and the legal system are based around putting a dollar value on human life. It's about 15. It's the dollar value of human life on average across the world is probably like $130.
Oh yeah, I'm sure in Asia it's low, real low. I'm sure over here in sweet United States,
averaged out.
Well, you got all those goddamn people in fucking in Eastern Asia.
Mm-hmm. Joey, can you do 300 million divided by 20,000? I want to see what they were charging for human life in the late 80s. And that was Bayer, right? Your friendly Nazi aspirin manufacturer.
Right. Well, I was working with Gilbert Gottfried on
15,000.
15,000?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
A lot of taxes they pay though. All those per year you get a lot of taxes and a lot of benefits. One or the other. They got a lot of money. They're a pump. I was working with Heinrich Himmler on the aspirin for headaches for the Nazi soldiers in their beautiful, decadent Hugo Boss uniforms. And then I decided to work for the United States with giving the 20,000 people AIDS. Oops.
Did you hear the new Project Veritas thing?
Oops, swear sorry.
Oops, a daisy.
That the Wuhan thing, where the thing leaked from, was like a U.S. experiment.
Yeah.
It's of course it is.
Right on time.
It's of course it is. I'm not even like surprised anymore. Like why would you think like? I honestly feel like nobody's more villainous than the British, the Brits. The Brits are the hyper villainous, but we learned from them. They were like, you gotta kill them. Like, I feel like if you ever walked into a politician's office, you'd be like stepping like an infant's head into the rug. There's nobody left. It's just like now they're kicking the last of the skin into the carpet, and he's like, watch this, watch. If I keep stepping on it, I'll get it into the fibers, and you won't even get a step on it. And they're like, Gilbert, you have to come out and give a speech about the basketball court for the black kids. He's like, be right out. But it was like the crap. Remember we did that bit where it was like just billionaires would like eat people and crack their spines and.
Mark Cuban eating an infant.
Mark Cuban like eating an infant while like alive, like the infant's like squiggling, he's just like like just like eating it and like breaking old ladies' arms for fun. Like just, all right, Mrs. Wimsley, you will own the property to the left of the stadium that I'm going to build the Dallas Mavs Stadium. No problem. Put a handshake there. Handshake crushes her entire hand, snaps her wrist, snaps the forearm, hyperextends the elbow, breaks the fucking top of the arm, like busts the shoulder. Like, takes the collarbone, snaps the collarbone, folds her in half. Like, just constantly, just like nonstop, like cracking old ladies. Like, and just letting her live. And like, look at her live. Look at her live. Piss on her. I'm gonna drown her with piss. Watch this. And he just like pulls his dick out, puts his dick in her mouth, pisses in her mouth until she drowns in his own piss. And then step on her while I piss. I wanna see the piss come out of her mouth. Ah! And it was like, of course they work like that. Like, he probably learned it at Yale. Like, he probably learned that like, and he was like, hey, Cuban, heard you bought the Mavs. Nice little pickup that they gave you there. Now you're gonna learn how to kill it. Now you're gonna learn how to eat the eyeballs yet? It's like that thing, like all the woke people put like, Bill Gates learned how to put viruses in computers in 1994 and then made us pay him to get rid of the viruses. Now what do you think he's up to 25 years later, dude? You ever think about that, dude?
Yeah,
that's so good.
It's hard to suss out what the motivation is for the elite because everything is so dysfunctional and backwards. Like you can't. I don't understand how you could be at the top of one of these companies or one of these governments and think that like any of this is like good in any way. Because it's not like a Monopoly man. Like imagine if you're the Monopoly man, right? And you've got a tuxedo on and you want to like hoard assets and become like the most powerful man in the world. We used to have people like that. We had Andrew Carnegie. Is it Andrew Carnegie? What was Mellon's first name?
Yeah.
The titans of industry who
Rockefeller, Carnegie
built the and back in at least back then, like I'm going to amass this fortune so that I can build the biggest factory and build the most beautiful city and have the most like I'm going to do the most opulent and like, but that's like civilization building, like build like architecture. Like making buildings out of like huge buildings out of stone, like the entirety of like Pittsburgh, like the entire city of Pittsburgh is the product of like that man's like vision and desire to be the big guy.
Do you think he built it? It started out like that, and then when they got there, they were like, "Oh shit!"
No, it's just now like 100 years later, it's like a contest to see how gay we can make everything. It just doesn't make sense.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, look what Elon Musk is doing. He's building a huge, like, chrome dick-shaped rocket. Like, that's the type of thing that you would do if you were like if you were a if you want it to be like the titan of industry, like the Monopoly man, you want it to be like Mr. Big. You'd be like driving a Cadillac, building huge phallic rockets. And like the thing is though that the runoff from that, like it benefits society, like rocketry and
I don't understand the fascination of space. Why would rocketry?
well, Elon Musk, the fascination with rocketry for him is that he thinks that we need to be a multi-planetary civilization because there are existential threats to our existence on this planet, and having a backup would be safer. I mean, it's the same thing as a fucking computer file. It's possible that there could be something that wipes out life on this planet or makes it intolerable or horrifying or some sort of end of the world scenario. And I think a lot of the scenarios that people dream up when it comes to apocalyptic stuff, I think a lot of them are far fetched because a lot of people have this. A lot of fucking like dissatisfied people have the fantasy of the framework around them falling down so that they can reinvent themselves or become something else. Like I work a 9-to-5 day job, but if all this shit went to zero tomorrow, I'd be out there in my dune buggy with my dog getting gasoline. I'd be a hero of the wasteland. That's like a common thing. I had a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend once tell me that she thought that the world was going to end and that she would become a leader. And this was like 6 months or a year after we stopped dating. She called me to tell me specifically this. I think that the world is going to end and I'm going to become a leader in the new civilization.
Yeah, I gotta go, dude.
And this is because she was a restaurant hostess and she actually didn't like being a restaurant hostess. It's like if you can't like everybody's in a tight situation and everybody has the ambition or they want something more, whether it's more free time and comfort or more responsibility or more fulfillment or whatever. Everybody wants to be somewhere a little bit above where they are, but not. I mean, you have this fucking like $1 million house, so not you, but like a guy that's like people are in bad shape.
Your average person is in bad shape, but most of the time it's their own.
For sure.
Doings.
The average person's in bad shape, because people are dysfunctional and retarded, but also like life is really hard. But it's easier. Like the hard thing to do is to like take stock of where you're at and create like a list of like actionable things you can do to make your life better and then actually do them. That's like pretty hard to do. Especially if that's hard to do specifically because like people's mental states are so rattled that it's almost impossible to turn off the impulse to have the escapism and to like sink your time into video games and like run away from your problems. Like it's very difficult to actually face your problems and like do shit to fix them. So the easier thing is to like fantasize about a world where everything is like flipped upside down on its head.
Yeah.
Like all the corporations came crashing down and the banks, like the people who like have their shit together the most, the banks all went under. And the banks probably will go under. I mean, it seems like we're headed for something like that realistically, but it's pleasurable to fantasize about because in a world that's like flipped on its head, you, the peon, the shithead, the guy with like no agency or means or ability to do anything in the flippy world, you're on top because you have like a AK-47 or you have like a whatever
Flare gun.
You have a flare gun and you have your bug out bag and you've been waiting for this moment and you're gonna what's up. But anyway, but in reality though there are existential threats to existence, and having a backup planet is a good idea.
Backup planet. Well, it's all a computer sim anyway. Like all of this.
I think that's implausible, but I mean, it's.
You do?
I mean, I wouldn't bet my life on it not being a computer sim. I mean, it's possible. It's.
You deja vu and all that stuff, and did that ever rock your world?
I have deja vu. It doesn't strike me as some evidence of that we're simulated beings or whatever.
It's just so many like what do they call it? Easter eggs? Is that what it is? Like in your day where you're
there is a lot of what does Jung call it, Joey?
duality, synchronicity.
Synchronicity. Is that it?
Yeah.
Synchronicity?
Like when things line up weirdly.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that.
Like I'll see like your hat or something like that, and then you'll you've never seen it before, and then like you'll be driving on the road 20 minutes later, and the sticker will just be on the back of a car.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, my writers are so clever.
I've looked into things like that with the words, because that happens to me a lot. Like, I'll learn what a word is that I've never heard before, maybe paid attention to, and then I'll hear like people saying it before. But it is like some phenomenon, whatever.
It's very strange.
There is a lot of stuff like that.
I'll get I'll sell the same person a car. Like 2 single moms doing the same thing or something like that. Or girl, like the same type of guy, like business owner, trading in a gray car. Like 2 silver, they'll come in like, what are the odds of that? Like, it's so weird to me.
Mariah Carey backup dancer, Silverado 1500, Silverado 2500.
Both extended cab long beds.
Both high miles.
Yeah. And now they're here. And like, I just don't like the universe going on and on and on.
What if there's a God, Nick?
Never thought about it, to be honest with you. I've been so busy growing my glowing skin. I've been so busy moisturizing that I never thought about if there was a God or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly, like, I don't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think, like, I just found Shane Gillis, who's hilarious, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
What does that have to do with God, though?
Like, I don't look into...
You don't look into it.
I don't look into
You don't look on
anything.
YouTube into whether
For
it's
God.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even, like, watch anything. People are like, you never heard of that? I'm like, no. No. Dude, I just found, like... like, literally, I feel bad. The guy's funny as hell. I haven't found someone that makes me laugh in a while. Now, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, man. And I'm at, like, looking...
He came out here to visit, do you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous now.
I
Was he funny?
went to go see his stand-up show. He's funny.
Yeah, mad funny.
He's funny.
I was watching his whole stand-up, cracking up. Very
He
funny.
made me laugh out loud at his stand-up.
Yeah. Which part? I think the part with...
I can't.
No, I know it's old as hard.
If I repeat it, I would butcher it, and it would make me sound like a sicko.
Yeah.
But the way he worded it was he took something really like a dangerous joke.
Yeah.
Like, you want a old lady?
Yeah.
Let's go an old lady. That's not what he said, but it was something like that where you have to you to be really careful.
Yeah.
If you do one thing wrong, it's not funny.
Yeah, it was
makes you look like a fucking freak.
Yeah.
But he did it all right, and it was really funny.
It was real. I was like, damn, that's funny. That's funny as shit. But like, it's 2021, 2022. I've never heard of the guy. Mm-hmm. Like, I heard of him. I'm like, I don't want to watch anybody. Mm-hmm. And then looking into things. I don't know. I just never nothing new or like.
What does this have to do with God?
I don't have time to find God.
Okay.
Like God and faith and. Mm-hmm. You just work and you hope it does. I heard a long time ago that God is you.
Do you ever think about existence though, like the nature of reality, like why things are the way that they are?
That there's a higher being?
No, just in general. Like why is everything the way that it is?
Nope. I don't think about that.
Yeah.
Literally, like you mean like evolution and
yeah,
like
everything, like fucking particles.
You mean like
the fact that particles even exist? Like what the fuck?
Here's the thing.
It's crazy.
A lot of guys build 2x6.
Yeah.
And they think they're doing themselves a favor.
Yeah.
It all goes back to the roof. No, I don't like no, I don't even think about that at all. You do?
Yeah.
To what level?
I've binged watched every YouTube video that you can about quantum physics.
Really?
Yeah. And I've gone through the like Stanford like quantum physics course on YouTube and like done matrix math and like fucking shit like that.
Hey, where you get your calculator, you fucking nerd?
Calculus over here. I did a little calculus.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Over fear of?
Because it's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
And
how come you don't go back to school and go be a rocket scientist?
I don't care that much.
All right.
But
Sam Hyde, the rocket scientist, always pulling jokes in the lab.
So nobody really knows.
You're burning pubes.
Nobody really knows why things are the way that they are, or even what the fuck they are. They can sort of drill down to a level beyond which they think that there's nothing else, but there's no definitive. There are no people who have like definitive actual knowledge of what things are or why things are beyond a certain level of resolution.
You mean like where there's nothing to in a perfect world when we get it all figured out, you'll be able to turn into a 2,000-foot rod and fly through space?
No, I just mean like in terms of like scale. Like you know Rhode Island, Situate, your house, this chair. You can like look into this button here, but at a certain point, everything is locked off and is a mystery. So you can look into this button and you can see like a crumb.
Yeah.
But then you can't go further than that. It is sealed off to your ability to know things.
You think the computer writers hide behind that seal off?
Yeah, or God.
God.
I don't know. The other thing is there's I think this is what the term of the fatal conceit refers to. There's a book called The Fatal Conceit, and I think it's about politicians' conceit, their conceited belief that they can impose a better structure on society from the top down. I think that's what the book of Fatal Conceit is about. But if I hear the term of fatal conceit, I think it's also a fatal conceit to believe that just because you can understand 90% of something, that it's within your grasp to understand 100% of something. Because there are people who like the stuff that scientists do and like particle physicists do is like enormously complex, and take a person with 135 or 140 IQ, get them to spend a lifetime studying something and thinking about something, and they'll understand like more or less the hypothetically how the Big Bang happened or whatever. But even then, you've got people that have conflicting ideas of what could have possibly happened during the Big Bang. But you can have somebody who like understands atoms and electricity and electrons and how smaller particles work, and who understands how subatomic particles and quantum particles work. But I think that once you have that level of understanding of something, or once you like actually understand how evolution works, it's tempting at that point to think that the last 10% or the last 5% of what knowledge there appears to be is in your grasp. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that would piss me off, though.
It's like with self-driving cars. Self-driving cars, it's the easiest thing in the world to make a fucking thing that
so you got a rogue drunk guy out there
that makes a thing that like analyzes some like basic shapes and decides whether you should go left or whether you should go right. And then it's like degrees, it's orders of magnitude more complexity to like teach a computer whether you should bear right or whether you should turn hard right or whether you should make a U-turn. Once you start adding subtlety, it's an order of magnitude means like times 10. So something is an order of magnitude more difficult, it's not just like twice as difficult. It's not just a little bit more difficult. It's 10 times more difficult. So once you start adding orders of magnitude on top of orders of magnitude, you get 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. You get big ass numbers. So like to making a self-driving car that can do lane keep assist. Like lane keep assist is easy. Like everybody fucking GM figured out how to do lane keep assist, and it sucks too. It's not good. It's dangerous. Like you'll make a turn, and the thing will start grabbing the wheel out of your hands and fucking take you off the road. So even then, it sucks dick. So the people that work at these car companies, like if you're a GM executive, you're looking at this problem, you're going, yeah, we got lane keep assist. How much harder could it be to have a self-driving car? Make it happen. Come on, whatever Tesla's doing, let's figure it out.
My dad's a lawyer.
And then Tesla's like the cutting edge of self-driving technology. And every time they talk about it, they're 2 years out. In 1 year, we'll have fully self-driving. In 2 years, we'll have fully self-driving. We're gonna have it in another 2 years. It's coming in 2 years. It's coming in a year or 2 years. We're gonna have self-driving, and that's because the closer they get to their end goal, the more they are realizing that the subtlety of like actually driving something, that those final problems, the ones that eliminate the 1 in 100,000 chance accident or whatever, those final problems are the ones that are the reason why the fucking thing is hard in the first place.
Yeah.
And I think I'm sure that Tesla will soon. My guess is they will soon have self-driving technology, and my guess is also that that's not that impressive. If what you're impressed by is science fiction, artificial intelligence, thinking machines, Terminator, having a conversation with a computer, that type of thing. If that's what impresses you, and not just neat tech, then a self-driving car shouldn't impress you, because it's just calculating like ballistics for a 4,500 or 5,000 pound thing on tires that are always the same, that are almost always the same coefficient of friction on asphalt, which is always like it's not a hard, in terms of like what problems there are that you could solve, it's not a hard problem to solve. It's a fucking Tonka truck. How do you make it move? Press gas, turn wheel, go. Oopsie, roadblocked, stop, car in way. Human. It's not something you should be impressed by. The fact that self-driving cars are not here should depress you. If you're into artificial intelligence, if you think that computers are cool, you shouldn't be like, oh man, this is so cool. Hey, Reddit, we got a self-driving car. No, faggot, okay? You're not on Star Trek. You made a block with 4 wheels, make go-go and turn. You know what I mean? You didn't create a teleporter. You didn't do a phaser gun, okay? You made a fucking piece of metal go down the road. Whoa. Okay? Pay a slave to do it. That's what I say. Yeah. This is something that I would have my slaves doing. But hold on, let me keep ranting for just 1 second. So the people, when you get into science, baby's first math, and they even do this at the highest level. This is what I believe any professor, any scientist, any mathematician who says he's an atheist, this is probably why they are the way that they are, is because they have grasped so much and contemplated so much of the nature of reality, and they've gotten so far. They've gotten like 90% of the way there. They're driving down the road with lane keep assist, but oops, there's a pedestrian there. They can't identify it, okay? They're 90 or 95% of the way there. They think that they can get that last 5% and make it all make sense without admitting that there's or even allowing for the possibility that there are things beyond our understanding about why things are the way that they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to say in completion, which or an absolution, which they wouldn't be able to say. Is that what you're saying? I'm saying none of these people can go, I understand everything, and be truthful about it, because they don't. Right. It's not like something. There's a beginning, a middle, and a hard end where they're like, "Yep, it's done." Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And I think it could. It's possible that it would never be done.
Yep. Specific to driving, do you know what it would be, or do you have any insight on what it would be?
Well, with self-driving, if you got all the way there, it would be besting a human driver, besting an above average human driver in like every category.
Outrunning the cops perfectly.
Yeah.
Doing really funny things that like normal people wouldn't think of.
Yeah.
That would be so.
It would be cool.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It would be so awesome to be like using AI. And
AI puts the McDonald's trays under the back wheels and does front wheel drive drifting.
Some reason McDonald's came into my head, like where they would go into a drive-through and hide.
Yeah.
Or like constantly going into car washes and shit.
Turning the lights off to avoid helicopters. In like a tunnel.
Like just fucking like pitting cop cars always like. They're driving next thing the car's behind them.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the hell is behind us? And it's just pitting them. It's just like a pit maneuver. Like,
going under the semi. Like, being
constantly under the semi, always. Just fucking, like doing things it didn't know. Mm-hmm. Going in the ocean and using the tailgate to swim.
Yeah, exactly.
Like all kinds of like, what the fuck? Like getting on its roof somehow and just being upside down somehow, like, I don't know. Like just using its own parameters. And
that's the way it talks about it?
Yeah.
Like, the car, what were you doing? I don't know.
I was just trying some shit. It's like you can use the doors, you know what I mean? Like I can hold the door open, pin it, spin me, like grinding rails and shit. Just really fun. Just using the world as like, it's like a big playground.
Plaything, yeah.
Just driving into malls and like hiding. like backing into gay bars and shit. Hiding it. Like, quick, sit on me, gay guys. And it's just like a bunch of gay guys sitting on like a Tesla, like to hide it from the cops.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, I think you're all good. Get out of here. And it's like, woo, woo, woo. It puts on like a song and stays there all night and gets drunk. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just, that's really funny. But as far as, thinking about just watching watching it all, like it's just such a big thing. Like what's the is it the Hadron Collider? The Hadron Collider?
Large Hadron Collider.
Large Hadron Collider. What is that thing doing? Smashing particles, ripping up things?
I think it's shooting particles at each other and looking for new particles in the resulting collisions of the particles that they shot at each other.
And what's the point of that?
To find out what smaller particles there are.
And particles would be fuel, propulsion, energy.
It's just so that we know
who's in the party.
The smaller level of physics, what's happening.
Well, and then when you say particles, right? Mm-hmm. Are these elements or non-elements?
An element would be a collection of particles.
A collection of particles.
Yeah, like an atom is protons, neutrons, electrons, and so if you shoot two protons at each other, and they break, they break into smaller particles, I think. So that's what would be called a subatomic particle. A subatomic. So at the atomic level, it's the protons, neutrons, electrons. Well, actually, I don't know if those are subatomic particles. I think. Anyway, lower level subatomic. That's where you get quarks and neutrinos and fucking Higgs boson particles.
What the fuck are those?
It's just the particle that was named after fucking Johnny Higgs, baseball player for the Atlanta Braves.
Bobby Boson.
Bobby Boson.
Bobby Boson, the wide receiver for the Pirates. That would bother me too. It's like, I mean, I was really gonna go into it after today, but now that you kind of pissed my cornflakes, you'll never be able to understand it fully. So, just so you know, when you go into this, I don't care how fucking autistic your brain is, you're never figuring it all out. All right,
spend your whole life.
So have fun, Radio Raheem. You're never gonna be able to fucking Goodwill Hunting chalkboard your way out of this one. Mm-hmm. Don't care what you think you got upstairs. Can't read it. So that's why I've always just stayed with Nissan. So I've always stayed with selling cars and trying to be funny. That would piss me off though to no end.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like this. No, that part. Like, what is that part? You're like, that's just guys who are obsessed with Jared Leto's Joker,
and they argue about it too.
Yeah,
and at the lowest level, it's about things that can't be observed anyway. So it's like they're arguing about their extrapolation of data. They're not even arguing about something that's observed. They're arguing about something that they're imagining based on what they can observe.
If I drop an egg on the floor, it's going to run everywhere, and then you're like this. No, it's not.
You can't see it because I put there's a thing over it.
You put a boson.
As soon as you drop it, this thing comes down and covers it, so you never know whether the egg runs.
I put a piece of wire in it to throw the frequency of the thing that you put in there.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
So at the very small level of what's called quantum particles, at the quantum level, which means like the very small, super small level, fucking things that are floating around, they're not things. They're all right. So this is the way to start thinking about it is there's this thing called the slit experiment. The slit experiment. Okay, imagine you have two windows. All right. Now imagine you're standing here throwing baseballs at those two windows. All right. And so what happens is you throw baseballs. You throw thousands of baseballs. You're sitting there all day throwing fucking baseballs. Okay. So a lot of them hit the wall and bounce back. A lot of them also go through the windows, and the base they leave a mark. Okay, they're like paintballs or something. So eventually, what happens is you have two like scatter patterns of exactly what you'd expect of throwing these these balls through.
Missing the window.
Yes, that's what happens if before it goes through. At the same time, or at the time that it goes through the windows, you observe the baseballs. You look and see which window they're going through. If you look and see, if you observe it, if you measure it, they go through these windows and create two scatter patterns exactly the way you'd expect. Okay. Now, if you don't observe it, if you don't look at it, and you just throw these baseballs, you're blindfolded. The baseballs are coming out, and you're just throwing them, and nobody's looking, and they create a pattern on the back wall, the target that they're hitting. They create a pattern of ripples as though you were pushing some kind of like baseball liquid through the windows, and the resulting interference of the ripples hitting each other created this is fucking retarded to try to explain without a graphic. This is the most retarded thing I've ever said.
I'm gonna try to grab it because I got a big autistic brain.
The point is that at the quantum level, until they call it observed, but that doesn't really make sense. Until a particle interacts with something, until it hit, if it's just going through space, it's not a solid like physical tangible thing like a baseball. It's a wave of probability. So it's like if the baseball, imagine if you threw it 1,000 times, it's got a 50% chance of being right here, and then it's got a 10% chance of being right here, and then it's got a 10% chance of being right here, and then it's got 5% here and a 5% here. So you have this gradient of possibilities of where the baseball could be. That's actually the way that quantum particles are until they interact with something. They're not solid particles. They don't have a definite point in space. They're just waves of possibility. And there's this one guy who is actually he's the science consultant for Joyride. I paid him to do this. His name's Charls Carroll. He's like a pop physicist guy that does a lot of easy explainer video type things. But the idea, the theory of the way that reality is in his opinion is what's called the many worlds theory. In the many worlds theory, in our world, the moment that a particle or a quantum particle decides whether to, for example, have a top spin or a bottom spin, the moment where it interacts with something and has to sort of choose its definitive position and actually be measurable, the moment that happens, reality splits off into it splits off into multiple other realities where that particle has become every other possibility that it could become. So that every moment of time, reality has a thickness to it, and every unit of Planck time or every infinitesimally small moment reality is branching off into parallel universes where things are like minorly different. So reality is perpetually flowering into parallel worlds where everything that could possibly happen is happening.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Sorry. We'll have graphics. We'll put up graphics for this.
So like
graphics.
that's like when you said like things like turn into like a I feel like a lot of things are like an infinitely long tunnel, like what is it? What's that movie? Donnie Darko.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I had a mushroom trip where everything was like a tube.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like so crystal clear, and I was like, that's obviously not the world. It was the best trip I ever had, and it was like the second one. I was in like college. It was awesome.
Do you still do mushrooms?
No, I would though. Not just because I haven't gotten them, but I got someone's number at a wedding like a month ago. That's gonna get me some shrooms. And this kid's like a drug maker. He's a smart kid. And I was like, he like makes good drugs, like all those. I want those. Those are the drugs that I like. But no, I'm gonna go. I want to go sober for a little while. I'm gonna be sober. I got a 2-week head start with no cigs, no weed, no booze. So I'm gonna take it around.
Nice.
I'm going to
COVID?
gym. Yeah.
Yeah, roll it into that.
I might as well. I got nothing else to look for.
You got to take advantage of it when you get hit with it.
Yeah. You become a good person. I'm gonna be a good guy for like 3 weeks.
That's what I did.
Be a degenerate.
When the stuff hit, I got in really good shape. I got fit.
Really?
Yeah. That's when I started doing like the boxing and stuff. I was like, all right, fuck this. I'm going to do boxing in my backyard. And then I just stuck with it, to a reasonable degree. I didn't go nuts with it, but I'm way fitter now than I was before started.
Yeah.
I'm in way better shape, yeah.
I don't know why I try to like fight it 6 ways. When I lived in LA, I lived next to the gym. I'd go to the gym for 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Just go and work out for 2 hours straight. Like just lift weights and do what you understand. Well, I'm good at it. Like I like lifting. I'm just gonna do it. But at any rate, shrooms tripped me into this thing where the world is like this. It was like I don't remember what it was, but like cells collapse, or you could collapse yourself, and like you could fly through things, and it was very real to me. And I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was reality. Like, this is it. This is. And I was like, oh. And I tried to. I remember like coming out of it and I tried to explain it to the kids I was tripping, and they were like, ah. And I was like, oh, you like. I could just like go from here to like your father's house, and like time didn't matter because I could just be 1,000,000 feet long, and like it would be like, and then you like re-erect, and it was all like tubes and like somehow that now whatever, who cares? I don't even know what I'm talking about. But and instead I decided to sell cars my whole life, and somehow that worked out just fine. That's interesting that you're into that. You should. You shouldn't do anything about it. Are you gonna do more about it?
I'm gonna go keep boxing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat up Puerto Rican kids.
Get punched in the head.
I chipped some guy's tooth.
Really?
Yeah, I went to so the gym that I I usually go to is called Big Six.
Yeah, Big Six.
That's where like the people there like I didn't that's the only boxing gym I've been to, so I didn't know that it was like different. But it's like they're like real boxers there.
Yeah,
they spar like it's like Mayweather's gym. They spar like freaks,
like punks.
They like hit hard.
Yeah,
they spar like 95%.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was not normal. So I went to like a regular boxing gym recently, and
you were that
I was hitting too hard. Yeah, and the guy was like. Because I was like ready, ready for war. Like at Big Six, you go there and you got black people trying to take your head off.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking like
they're just going through your truck, just in your car.
Like hard uppercuts. Like,
yeah. I would imagine they're rough.
So I went to this regular boxing gym, and I got in to spar, and I was like ready to fucking rumble. Yeah, like trying to hit the guy's fist with your elbow. That's something like if someone's like throwing a punch and you know where it's coming from, you can put your elbow there to hurt their hand. Oh. Like I do shit like that, and immediately the guy who was like the pro, like the one in the sweatsuit, like he had a silver like sweatsuit on and he was like wailing on the bag and shit. He was like, "All right, bro, so we gotta like back up. We gotta. I was like, oh shit.
You gotta take it easy, dog. You're not in the can.
Yeah. And then
There's no prison rules here.
he was doing. I was watching him spar other guys, and he was doing like mad goofy shit. And I knew that he thought he was Mayweather. That he thought he was Floyd Mayweather. And then 5 minutes later, he was talking to some other guy, and he goes, "All right, so this is what Mayweather does. He's like this." And like giving mad bad advice and doing shit like that. And so I sparred with him, and he's like giving me advice, and I just hit him in the head like 20 times. I wasn't trying to kill him or anything, but he kept interrupting me, hitting him in the face to give me advice and like tell me to like do shit differently.
Oh.
And then,
Where were you? Which one?
Well, I don't want to say because we have to bleep the name, but it's one in Rhode Island. It's not in Providence, but it's near Providence.
Big Six is ghetto as shit.
Big Six is
I know
ghetto.
they used to own the.
And those guys are killers.
Yeah, they have.
There's 3 guys there that are my size, and they're fucking. You wouldn't want to fight those guys.
Are you gonna box? How's that going? What's this?
If I can find somebody that'll enhance my career by doing it, I think it would probably be it would be the stupidest possible idea would be to do what every local guy does, which is fight just because. I'm gonna go do lion fight.
What's lion fight?
It's like some local like Rhode Island promotion thing, I think.
Lion fight.
Yeah.
Sounds like you fight for your paycheck. You put your paycheck up and you fight in the back of a Dodge Ram. Lion fight.
I think it's probably a really bad because it's a really bad idea to fight with no like ambition.
Why?
Behind it because it's so dangerous.
Really?
Yeah.
Just get knocked out by some prison guard.
If you're a small guy or if you're like a not skilled guy and you're fighting someone who's small and not skilled, it's fine. But if you're fighting somebody who's like 200 plus pounds and like knows how to punch, you can get brain damage at the very least. I mean, it's not a good idea. It's not something you want to do just to like prove your manhood. It's probably not. It's not something you should do. If you're a teenager or you're a young man and you're just learning how to box to defend yourself and do Muay Thai, then you could fight somebody as long as they're not fucking.
Not if you think like the rage of like your single mother taking your kids away from you is going to propel you into be able to kicking quote anybody's ass.
Yeah.
Like being like a roofer who's like tall won't give you the power to like beat up some Dominican kid who's been training nonstop with a smile on his face.
I mean, fighting's dangerous. It's just dangerous.
I just took the gardening master class, the Dan Pearson master class for
How
gardening.
was that?
It was really good, except when it's cold outside, you're rendered useless, and I realized how much of a fucking retard I am. But so I cleared an acre over there on the side of the barn to have like this yard back here was nothing. Like boxing. No.
Did you learn shit?
Yeah, it's really good.
I took some of those. I did that. I studied from master class, and I went through a bunch of them, and it was all crap. I did the Neil Gaiman one about writing, which sucked. And then there was who's the Disney CEO?
Rich Eisen? No, it's Ellen's bloody lips. Ellen DeGeneres bloody lips. That's who it is.
The Disney CEO?
No. It's not. It's Justin Timberlake on a stainless steel gurney with a strobe light on, getting rimmed by a minion in front of like a line full of people at Disney, where they're circular sawing kids' arms the long way. That's the CEO of Disney. I forgot to tell you. Putting like orange juice in open kid wounds and the screams captured from that magnified and put through a filter. That's the official CEO's name. I don't know where he's from. I don't know where they are from. It's put an 103-year-old woman in a headlock by pressing your knee to their temple and squeezing it as hard as you can until the half the top of the cranium cracks, and then you just proceed to crack the cracks more. like where the top of the head cracks, like over here on the stress fracture, you press those cracks and then you make the head truly thin. And then where the skin breaks through in a compound fracture, you suck the brain fluid through, like, through it. That's the CEO of Disney. I'm sure of it. It was Q1 they announced that. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even bring me up. The Verizon guy is crazy. The guy who was explaining all the rollout for 5G, telling you that he's turning devices into 3D modeling. Remember that?
What?
With the 5G? You know the capabilities of 5G?
No.
No, you do.
What is it?
Capabilities of 5G?
What about it?
Where they can like just turn like every electrical device into like a parameter, like anything electrical, anything with like a. It was in Batman, where they were like they could see inside a room by just like sending pings off of electrical devices.
Is that real?
Yeah, they called that. That's what 5G can do. That's like that's the 5G. That.
Well, they call it the 5G touch. The way they call it the way.
The way.
The way.
Where they're just like brain cancer.
Feng shui. The way 5G brain cancer.
Yeah,
it's not radiation, but it's a energy that fills crevices and cracks.
In tumors.
Tumors creates tumors.
Skin cells in your armpits.
Myocardioma.
Yeah. Where it can like you had a little vibe to them.
Mm-hmm.
A little je ne sais quoi, as Verizon calls it.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, you're hardworking dad.
At Jersey Mike's.
It's at Jersey Mike's.
You're going to Jersey Mike's every day.
Yeah, you just all of a sudden you stop wanting to learn things and you start saying, 555, the new Jersey Mike's all turkey sub now has tomato.
You become a conduit for advertising.
You're a Johnny Cap from Total
Not even like big businesses that are willing to pay a lot. It's for like fucking
low level
Hunt's photo video. It's like,
Wallingford Storm Doors has been in business since 1979. Call us today to redo your storm doors. It's not as expensive as you think. Come on down to Wallingford. Just propping you up artificially.
Fuck, that's gonna be crazy when companies can rent your body for advertising.
Oh,
I mean, they're already doing that with the Golden Palace boxing promotion. That's the beginning of that, I guess.
Is there more to that?
They'll be renting your mind.
Yeah,
renting your
in the
voice.
metaverse.
I mean, they do that. They do that now in a way with the fucking Instagram influencers and paying people to do like product promotion stuff. If you're an actor in a commercial, you're an actor in a commercial. You're not using your persona and your character and who you are as a person to push something. You're just using your face and your acting skills. You're not actually using yourself to sell the thing. But if you're selling, what did we sell recently? Kavita. When I did the Kavita ad,
you were just
when I did the Kavita ad. I'm saying Sam Hyde, the person you trust, the person you know, the person you love, the person that you would be very upset if anything bad happened to me, the person you're willing to pay for, of course. This guy is, I trust Kavita. I love Kavita. I say that you should like Kavita. I'm using myself. Like that's a
dirty tactic.
But that's only one step away from renting, like having a thing with like a robot.
We're talking in this podcast, and I'm like, 3M staples are always get the job done. Make sure the next time you need a job where something needs to be fastened properly, you reach for 3M staples.
Exactly.
What were you saying?
Exactly. So imagine, like that's one.
Your head has to bobble around. That's how you know it's like you're looking at someone from the top down to see if they're drawing a triangle with the bobble of their head to know if it's real. Like, is he? And you're like, Joe, is this real, Joe? I don't know. Like, a New Era caps will always be the only cap that I put on my head. 100% wool and
the durability will last a lifetime. For
Certified
years to
sucker
come.
free.
Yes. Don't get caught lacking.
So that's like a far-fetched, like futuristic, high-tech sci-fi thing. But in terms of like the like what that is, it's like one little baby step away from, hey, Sam Hyde here, and I just want to say, this show is brought to you by Kavita, and I drink Kavita all day long, and I love it.
Great.
Like, it's not far from that. How did we get onto that? We were talking about what, Dodge Ram Cummins?
No, we're talking fighting, renting,
Fighting.
Golden Palace.
Oh, Golden Palace, yeah. Did I tell you I'm buying a Dodge Ram Cummins?
I saw it. That's a good buy. That's the only thing, you figured out the only way to trump me when it comes to diesel truck.
I also figured out the only thing I've ever done that's not idiocy.
Are you buying a stick one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oddly enough, the guy building one has a 2000 Laramie, and he pulled up and plowed my driveway in it. I was like, man, and the fucking like dash is falling out of it. This thing is, he calls it the tetanus truck. He's like, this fucking truck's got tetanus. And like, you look at it and it's beat, but it's so nice.
The barn guy?
That's my barn guy. But remember the guy who built the set?
Yeah, that truck was sick.
He had a silver 2500 6-cylinder Cummins, and we talked about it a lot.
He had a sick truck. He had a sick girlfriend.
Yeah, Amy was cool. Amy was the best. And
not in a creepy, weird way where I'm thinking about her. It's just nice to know that someone that you like and is cool has a cool truck and a cool girlfriend.
Yes.
Happy for him. Also obsessed with her.
Also got a phone number. Also can draw her because I went to RISD Art School for illustration. I can draw her perfectly.
Those are good people though.
But he was a good dude. We stay in touch, kind of.
You do?
But he's doing the same thing as me. He's like constantly working on his house, just nonstop house, like always house. Big fucking problems too. Like, here's my pool deck. It's ugly. I want the one, and he knows the right one to build, and he just like starts, and I'm like, that's good for fucking you, dude. And we like talk about it. He's like, oh, you're going blah blah blah. You're doing. I'm like, oh yeah.
Are you gonna build a pool?
Yeah.
When are you gonna do that?
That's next round of money. Barn, yard, pool and driveway are second phase, or phase 5. Phases, because you can't do it in phase. Unless you're a millionaire.
You can't do it all at once.
I don't think people are just in general. Like if I had enough money, I would just build a new house. But learning trades, oh man, I love it. Kids who hit me up, I like the kids who are into it too. Go to hell and get your house. Houses never fuck you over. But let's get back to this Dodge Ram you're talking about. That's fat, and I want one. I think I should sell my truck and just get the one you want. The only thing that you'd be missing out is your nice wrap. Like, this is just in conjunction. This is just another car.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Raptor.
Yeah. Because you'd be one pissed off.
I'd be one pissed off hombre if I didn't have wheels.
Seats.
This thing breaks. I don't even mind. Well, no, I think I wouldn't mind dailying an older thing.
No, they're wicked nice.
That's what I plan to do. Is I'm not gonna put a bunch of money.
I like the one you bought too. The one you had, because I looked at that. That's exactly where I would buy them. The price is like creeped up over the years where I'm like, whoa.
They're
but
so
they don't
expensive.
bother me. They don't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
They're fucking so expensive.
Truck's gonna run for 10 years. Like, honestly, it should even be more. Not even be worried about it.
There's one website where they put them up. You get text alerts, and you have to get the text alerts because they sell like same day.
Yeah.
It says on the site the average time, and I've been watching it too. The average time they stay up is 2.4 days. So a nice one goes same day, and it's like a fucking 20-year-old truck for $40,000.
The one you're looking at is nice. There's a brown one for $27,000. That's nice. I love them. I know exactly the truck. I think it's a great truck. It runs. I mean, diesel trucks just run. It's just like something romantic about that. There's something better about that than anything. Meaning they should be more money because they have an infinite utility. Like where you're like, oh, okay. Diesel trucks just the run.
I like the if you ever look up on YouTube like maintenance things, like the things that people complain about. It's like Dodge Ram maintenance problem or like maintenance nightmare or whatever. And then it's like they have a 500,000 mile truck and they had to get some like $300 part at AutoZone, and that's what they're complaining about.
Yeah.
My pump went. This thing was 350. The pump went out at 270,000 miles.
Horse shit.
So after fucking 20 or 30 years, your pump went.
Yeah. God damn it.
Like, okay, go drive any fucking luxury car and just live in fucking hell for when you buy headlights that get fucking cracks in them and they're 1800 and they're basically telling you to go fuck your mother. That's why I hope, in the end when it works out, you pay 80 grand for a fucking truck. The truck's still worth like 55 grand with like 100,000 miles on it 6 years from now. So you can kind of like come at it from two ways. But nothing would bother me at all about buying a diesel.
I'm excited. I'm gonna vlog in it.
I would.
I'm gonna replace. That's what because when we do on Perfect Guy Life, when we do fan mail, it kind of bogs us down. Like we don't get it. Doesn't and it's not like the answers are not like high quality, and it's also just kind of slows the momentum of the conversation down.
Yeah.
When we read the fan mail.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that separately.
And just ride around and read it.
I'm just gonna have Jet come with me or something, or Julian, and read the thing, and I'll reply to it while driving.
Yeah. You sure you want stick?
Oh fuck yeah! I love
6 speed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's a 5-speed.
Is it?
It's the NV 4500 5-speed.
So it was the fast one.
I think people say the 6-speed's better, but I'm not towing anything. I don't care.
Yeah, the towers love those fucking.
Everybody wants to talk about towing.
That's all the Dodges that we talk about is towing.
I'll never tow anything in my entire life.
You
ever.
could though.
I won't put 1 pound of weight in my truck bed.
I towed with my truck with 90 miles on it. I was towing like a 12,000 pound. I was so pissed. That's the reason why I bought it to bump. And now that I'm doing it, I'm like, I found a great excavator. I'll never tow anything else ever with it again. That's why I'm like, maybe I should just get a Dodge. Get a nice Dodge. But the creature comforts. You can just get loud speakers though. I like speakers.
You need a dope system. You're definitely a dope system.
No bullshit. Everybody should just get 210s and like fucking EVs and like MB Core fucking like component systems and like high voltage fucking amps under the seats. Life is fat with subs. Like life is good with like a Lexus LS with like 2 12s. Like your life would be fucking. When this all comes home to roost one day, someday when something makes millions. The car will just be like a sedan, like just an average sedan with just mad loud subs and like Dynamite.
Fuck yeah.
And you're just like, what do you do? All I do is just drive around and listen to the fucking just me being a piece of shit at the stoplight, my trunk rattling. Listening to like Beck. Like fucking Beck, like a Morning Phase album.
Listening to Stegosaurus Rex. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, like a fucking 12-year-old electronic album that I found on fucking...
Green is the color of you. Green.
You know what's funny? I got Brian into that. Brian still listens to it this day. And one of his songs got TikTok famous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like one of the songs from that album, like way a long time.
Oh, really?
Which is interesting. To be like, wow, really? Like,
remember Future Islands?
Yeah. Oh, they're huge.
Bump that all the time.
Future.
Are they big now?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They went on Letterman and went viral. It was like a big viral. And now they go on tour and they're like big. They're like, they make money.
That's crazy.
I know. They were like homeless. They were like Baltimore. Like living in Mills. Like,
did you find them because that girl in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Wow.
That girl was like, these guys are cool. You should. And then she was like, I know them. I know Sam. And then I hit them up and said, can we use them for videos? And they're like, can we have money? And I was like, no, I'm broke. And I was like, me too. And I was like, well, if you get any money, give me some.
I don't know if we ever used, I think we used those interstitials. You remember that shit?
Oh, yeah, the shit in Montana.
The laundromat and then the thrift store. Those were cool, like little video pieces.
That was when we were watching a lot of Kids in the Hall.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to like look like Kids in the Hall, which was so funny. Kids in the Hall is so fucking good.
Man, we had we've made some crazy videos, man. You know what we should do sometime is, you know what Shia LaBeouf did where he watched this whole catalog? Did you know about that?
No.
He like, they rented a theater and one of his performance pieces was him like watching all of his shit in a row.
Oh, wow.
We should watch all our shit sometime.
Ugh. Where is it?
Where is all our shit? On my server.
Really?
Yeah. I say I've never lost anything except for Tissue Box 2 audio, which is fucking so crazy that I lost that, and that's partially the fault of that fat kid.
Oh.
But
yeah, who cares?
Whatever.
It's gonna happen. It'll be like it's only that. Remember the time we went to New York with Frank Yang?
Mm-hmm.
And then
We ran around Manhattan.
That was crazy.
Whose apartment were we at?
I don't even remember. We climbed
Yeah, climbed up on a roof, but whose apartment was that? No, because we went to go see Frank Yang in like Virginia. That was on the way back from Atlanta.
I think we were looking for the Hodge twins too. That's when we were doing it. Because Frank Yang wanted to like photobomb the Hodge twin. He wanted to like sneak up on the Hodge twins. So we went with Frank to the Hodge twins' gym to try to find them
in like Washington D.C. or something.
Somewhere like that, yeah. Like some fucking state where it doesn't make sense.
Some hellhole.
That's crazy.
Frank was a trip.
Frank is awesome.
Yeah, he's cool.
That video of his, the Tom Cruise sprint video. We still rolling, Joey?
Yeah.
The Frank Yang Tom Cruise sprint video, and also the entropy workout. Those two are like those two are video pieces that are like they'll last the test of time for sure.
Oh yeah, he's huge. He doesn't need anybody's help. Just imagine the fucking brainiacs that are following. Because I read his stuff.
Mm-hmm. You read his stuff now?
Yeah.
With the transcendental meditation stuff?
Man. And I'm like, man, you got like average motherfucker. Like, I mean, Frank's just a very brilliant guy. He's smart kid, violin. He's got like an instrument mind, and then you get into like, oh, normal people follow you, like Chris Simpson from fucking, he's in like a metal band from Muskegon, Iowa. He's like, yeah, man, transcendental meditations and shit. And I was in my fucking fourth house chakra, and I'm like, people can like, you guys are hopscotching with this shit? Like, holy shit. Am I stupid or fuck? What the fuck?
He's got an audience.
Yeah. It's just weird to think about. It's weird to think that like I get simple things like snowboarding, baseball,
Yeah, but more niche.
Yeah, like hyper niche.
It is weird when there's someone who's got like their appeal is very strange to you. Like you don't even fully get it yourself, and then you find people who should be watching
baseball
UFC fights.
Yes, and they're like
Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, literally.
And they're getting into something.
They're talking about transcendental meditation with Frank Yang because they've been watching him for 10 years, but they like grew up like any other fucking kid. Like, I was a graffiti artist. Now I'm XXX.
It's interesting the paths people take, like jumping from one thing to another. Like you were a graffiti. You wanted to be a graffiti artist.
I wanted to do graffiti when I was in high school.
Joey still does graffiti.
Really?
Joey does. Don't tell anyone. Okay, shit. We got to keep that in our wrap. We'll bleep that out.
Joey does graffiti.
Joey doesn't put up big. He's not.
You big pieces?
Just marker.
No, bombing.
Just like
I
don't really paint like that.
But I loved it. When I was in high school, I loved it.
It's crazy.
Big block letters, and I did a lot. I just liked it. I don't know. It was just like it was cool. We had like all the kids in my bicycle BMX group did it when I was like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Did you have a crew name?
Nope. Everybody just put it was no crew name. No, I wish. But like Spoke.
I remember you telling me about this.
Was the one, and he would be ever Spoke and Soda were the ones, and they were just so bad. It was like big block letters, but like anytime a new piece, we would like ride our bikes to it, and it was far. Like we'd ride like 10 miles to like go see it. Like, yo, we heard he put a piece in the back of the Child World in Woonsocket.
Damn.
So we would like ride, like 30 kids would just like ride our bikes and go. And no, we'd like tag our, so we used to race BMX. So we'd have like a number plates, and then we'd get the hello, my name is, and we would do like our own little things and then slap them on there. But like we were like wicked mean to each other. Like, your shit sucks, dude. Like, it was very mean. So like no one, it wasn't like a forthcoming like free spirit. It was like
people toy.
What?
Toy? Like when you call people toy?
Yeah, basically. It was just like faggot. Like, it's like, dude, stop drawing your shit as garbage, dude. Your shit is so ugly. Which is kind of weird to think about it. Because it's basically like art critiquing.
That's crazy.
It's like being like a bully, but you're like an art critic. You're like,
well, that's what art critiques are in art school.
It's bullies.
People just finding veiled ways to bully each other.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. You were doing crit?
Dude, I was just getting critted.
You were getting crit.
But just like getting like destroyed by Jay fucking this fucking kid. He was like the meanest motherfucker ever. Jay, what the fuck is his name?
I see him around. And like people are like, what? Because I'm mean at work. Like people like, if like you get roasted, I'm gonna roast you. I'm gonna be real mean. We just come from like a really mean group of kids that are just nasty. Like, yo, isn't your mom like dead? Really mean motherfuckers. Like, yo, didn't your like uncle like just get caught like fucking a kid or something? Yeah, kid touching fucking Uncle Dick suck. Like, then like whip a football at you like full speed, like right in the bridge of the nose in front of like 10 girls. Like, what are you gonna get shit stains again, bitch? It's just really funny to think about kids being mean and critiquing like art. Like, yo, your letters are fucking gay as shit. What is that? You just like, it's not even good. Like, I can't even read it. That's not wild style. That's just shit style. Retard. Which is kind of funny. But art critics doing that is super funny, dude. People talking about their artwork in like ways like that is, it's incredible to me. Help me understand that.
What art crit session?
Like,
do you know what crit? You know what crit is? Crit is in art school when you make your work, you all gather around to talk about everybody else's work, and nobody in art school knows what they're doing or is any good. There's like 2 people, like if you went to RISD, like 2 people in your class would later go on to make money doing art, and then the rest of them are just blowouts. Like they work in like fucking, like they work for the school. Like they go on to do like nude modeling for the school, or work in the school equipment store, or work in equipment checkout or art supply store or whatever. They do nothing. They're nothing people. And so they're all like sort of sitting around with these, it's like show and tell with your art piece that you made. You spent like fucking 20 hours working on or whatever, and or 1 hour, and you're going around the room giving your opinions on the thing, and there's an emphasis on being like real and being like brutally honest or whatever, and being it's in this context, being brutally honest is like an excuse for like sadomasochism, like artistic sadomasochism, where you're the other kids in the class, they're trying to like validate themselves as artists by giving the most like dominant opinion.
yeah.
And nobody knows what art is or how to make anything that looks good anyway. So the shit they're saying is like harebrained, and it's like an exercise in like who can posture the most convincingly.
Yeah, I've heard Brian have to explain his work, and I'm like, the only way you would ever speak like that is if there was another sword drawn across from you that's also speaking like that. But then you think like, this is how this world has to exist. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be like, well, I put stripes on it because the stripes look cool. And then I like the blue and I like these colors together. They work well together. And then I use this imagery in the background for as a hearken to a better time. And then it sits over a worse time. So there's blah, 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 or some bullshit like that. And they have to like get it like really far into it. And you're just like, that's a lot of fucking words for, especially like abstract painting.
The picture you made.
Yeah.
For the fucking like, cave drawing you made.
Yeah, the thing, where you threw $90 worth of paint at it and then smeared your hands in it and then talked about your mental state while you're making it, which should have nothing to do with it. But apparently it has everything to do with it.
Can you imagine if this... To appreciate this house, I had to also know your mental state while making it.
Yeah, you have to just call your dad,
which is rage.
Yeah, rage and just being like
you're nice.
Call my dad, crying, scream crying because you're gonna run out of money even though you haven't. I don't know how much is in there, but it's getting low. And then I just got a quote for insulation. That's $4,600.
That's what you need to know to appreciate the architecture.
Well, of course I'm going to work before the insulation is going to be needed. Of course I am. Of course I'm going to be able to make wages before then. That's not the fucking... You're missing the point. It's just like my whole life.
It should be when you flip through Architectural Digest. It should be the picture of the house, and then like like
a thumbprint where you have to like weigh in, and it just lets you like snap through the mind of the guy.
yeah. Like you have to put the magazine on pavement and punch it as hard as you can.
You have to punch into it and hurt your hand. My knuckle.
One thing I think about a lot is that you probably want to hide the hand of the artist.
Yes.
In anything, I think that you want to if what you make is really good, it will almost wipe away the thought from the viewer's mind of how did they do that, or like
seamless
how it was made. It will appear to be a thing. Like if we go look at what's something really nice, like if we go to like the Rolex store or something and look at like what watch do you want? What's your like Grail watch?
Oh, everybody knows.
What is it?
The blue sub-Baron. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
What is it really? If you were gonna drop whatever,
it would be a Rolex. I like Rolex just because I don't. Let's call it a Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 70s Daytona.
So if we went and went to an auction house and we were looking at like a pristine like 70s Daytona watch, at some point you'd start thinking about like Craftsman or whatever. But you're going to look at this thing and you're not going to think like, how do you do that? How did the man who carved my watch do that with a metal carving machine? Like you're not actually thinking about the person making it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a thing that exists, and it's so convincing as a thing that it doesn't even occur to you to think that someone made it. Like you just think it's like there. Like it's almost like you become low IQ for a second. It's almost like you become like a fucking.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I see houses like that.
Yeah.
Like where there's no seams. Like the guy was your work is so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like you put away all, like you finished.
Mm-hmm.
You finished. You wrapped the ends. You stapled it. You put a piece of leather. You covered. You did internal seams to pull it in.
Mm-hmm.
Like how the hell did he do that? Oh, he did it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. And what people mistake is they mistake sloppy craftsmanship and corner cutting and or not mistake, but they conflate it. And bad ideas. So the bad execution, the bad ideas, the combo of that, the kind of mess that makes, people conflate that with personality.
Yeah.
And they also like
all the time
excuse away their own laziness and like lack of imagination. They'll like make some noise music or some pile of shit or some like video gobbledygook. They'll throw it together and they'll look at it and they'll know, this does not look good, but it's got personality.
I'm gonna show it through this lens too.
Yeah.
People do that in houses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like I have like friends who do houses and like the house sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But one part of it's good.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it from this angle, if you hold the camera back all the way here,
mm-hmm.
but like, dude, you missed
mm-hmm.
XYZ, like the thing's freezing.
Yeah.
It's still a fucking house. Like you need XYZ. Like it's not, you gotta like keep going here, my man. And usually the answer is, unfortunately, it's just money. Of course it's money. But like, then it gets into an exercise of self-control.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't go ripping your fucking kitchen off until you have 30. People do it all the fucking time. I'll go into like young homeowners' house. Like, yeah, dude, I started doing the tile myself. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you? And like my friend, I come from a round of my friends that started buying houses together. Very cynical, but I'll tell them too. And they're killers. They're engineers. But they fucking keep going. They don't know when to stop. I learned from them. Don't start it until you can stop it. Because like if I come into your fucking kitchen and your bathroom's newly apart and your fucking threshold for your floor is, that's a big one. Threshold is the piece of wood that goes across the door. Mm-hmm. Like if your thresholds aren't installed, it's like a trim board, like just around the doors. You trim out. Oh, I didn't do trim. I didn't put I didn't. Why? Put that up. That's easy. Finish.
It looks like a warehouse.
Yeah.
Fucking to do the thing.
I can see through it. Like just finish the goddamn thing, and people do it constantly. And they go, Wow, I didn't have, no, you had the saw. The saw's right over there. It's a chop box. That's all you need. Just like, please God, do the trim and caulk and paint. Oh, I'm going to paint everything all at once in the end. And it's just like, oh. But then it gets into like self-control. I used to do it all the time when I was a kid. I would go ham. I would like finish something before. Remember that shithole you moved in was like literally like, the reason why I was nuts is like I did it to myself. Like I did a backyard and I didn't do kitchen cabinets. Like I needed uppers. I needed like cabinets for the like lowers and then uppers. I needed just two cabinets to finish this fucking kitchen. And I never did it because I was like, oh, I'll just go find them somewhere. Like finish the project. I don't know. It just blew my mind how many fucking things where I could just like think I could just stop. You should notice it. You should kill yourself.
Yeah.
Or like people who like art projects or video projects or music, like, oh, I'm just going to leave like 10 minutes of this garbage right here.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's like in a timeline. I'm sure music, I've never made music, but people are like, I'm going to leave this part like total trash like this. Or this part's good enough in this beat. I don't want to add into anymore because I don't know if it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that happens.
Yeah, no, that happens with video editing. I mean, the thing is, people, the thing that you make, it lives forever.
Yeah.
And it's a reflection of you. Like even if you put it out anonymously, it's like you know in your heart of hearts that like this like slop that you made is like your best effort. So you have to. Jackie Chan says the film lives forever. That's what you have to keep in mind when you're making some art piece. Yeah. The thing that you said, it's still a fucking house. Yeah. So regardless of like the aesthetics of it, it has to like fulfill some functional purpose. That actually applies to everything. Yeah. And artists like to pretend like you can just make something pretty, and it doesn't. You don't have to think about the like ramifications of the thing that you're making or like the functional purpose that it serves. It has to do something. Like if it's beauty, if it's aesthetics, it has to like awaken within people some sensation. It has to be a like what cathedrals are, which is like reaching to touch the divine. It has to do something. It can't just be a fucking like little shit doodle or something. And the thing that I've talked about before, which is art therapy. So art therapy, you get a bunch of retards and like molestation victims and fucking like people like recovering drug addicts in a room. You have them make art in order to like work out their feelings. Okay, the guy, that foaming at the mouth guy, that was he had his head caved in by his stepfather. He's over in the corner and he's whittling away at a soap block. He's turned around so you can't see him. He's making a soap block statue. He's making the Parthenon, the ancient Greek Parthenon. He's making it out of ivory soap. He's carving. He's carving and carving. He does this for multiple days. 2 weeks go by. Okay, he's got the same block of soap. He won't show anybody. He puts craft paper over it overnight so you can't sneak a look at and see what he's making. 2 weeks go by. 3 weeks go by. Finally, the instructor, the art therapist, counselor. Okay, so she's 28 years old. Her name's Rebecca. She went to Mass Art and got a degree in art therapy. She's a very warm person. She's a thyroid condition, so she's a little waterlogged with weight. Thankfully, she's on 2 forms of birth control, so she'll never have kids. And she walks over and says, Jonathan, what are you making? Can we see? Everybody wants to see. He turns around, and the ivory soap block that has the most beautiful, it's got to have the most beautiful sculpture you've ever seen. It just has fucking stab marks in it. Okay?
No.
So like,
it was going to be Parthenon.
No.
I was hoping it was going to go different.
So that's like something Gordon Ramsay talks about or says, which is being a busy idiot. Being a busy idiot's like when you've got like 10 plates going and you're sitting there like micromanaging 1 carrot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a whole different, the list of reasons why people make things or why people do things in general. Like if you're a cook, you're supposed to be preparing a meal at a 5-star Michelin rated. Does it go up to 3? Or is it
3 stars? 3 stars, I think.
At a 3-star Michelin rated restaurant. You're supposed to be cooking a meal to serve a customer. But if you dive into activities without thinking about like why you're doing it, what the function that it serves is, what like having a big like sort of broad view of society and history, like even at a layman's level, but keeping that in mind as you're making something, you're going to end up like micro slicing a carrot like this until the lights go out and all the other sous chefs and the chefs leave and the restaurant closes down because there's no money coming in. You're going to be there slicing off razor thin shavings of a carrot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what like an unthinking, if you don't think about the totality of something, whether it's architecture, art, your life, etc., you're gonna wind up like doing some bullshit like that.
Yeah. Guys who put like when it comes to like house rehabs, like, oh dude, I splurged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you? What'd you get? Oh, I got Wolf Range. Oh yeah? Your house is worth $239. You thought it was appropriate to buy a fucking stove
Yes.
for $26,000, you fucking moron. To spend 10x. And like, why did you do that? You thought it was gonna add value and you couldn't go wrong. Well, guess what? You're taking that fucking stove with you to your next house. You're putting in a GE profile before you leave. And you're doing the work to hem those seams up. And yeah, and like anything, there are people who are like, oh, I did. Well, I hope that the rest of that carrot dish that you were shaving is as like that thing better have a computer.
I put it on a hungry man dinner.
Yeah, it's like I put it on the Salisbury steak.
Yeah.
Like it's just and most of the time, getting it down a simple task done is like it's just so hard. Like painting stripes on a canvas as opposed to like I'm sure in some places it's more full of shit than others. Like when you were talking about people disguise it as personality, like people who like when I used to do landscaping, people like, I got this piece over here done and this piece over here done and this piece, like none of it gels. Like you never outline what you need. Like, oh, I want a place to garden and I want a place to sit and relax and like stare at something. I want to sit here for hours and like look from here to here and I want my plane of
That's
vision.
the view I want.
That's the view I want. I want like, oh yeah, you wanted the statues and the fucking snowplow truck to sit right there. Like you did. And then you wanted like bright mulch with, color. I wanted bright color. Like, okay, but the way you got color was by picking, like I just picked the bright color everywhere I went. I picked pink roses and pink bushes and bright yellow bushes and then I went with the shapy bushes, the shapy spiral. I went with this and it's like, you picked personality and personality and personality. This is where home building goes awry. Yeah. That's where like, oh, you picked sponge rolling and you went like a texture on texture on texture on bright on bright on bright. Like you picked like, you just kept picking the wild one. Like you just didn't know that you can pick the oak, and it can go good. I don't know.
It's just so much. That applies to everything. Because the thing that you need to think is, what does this thing need to be? Like in the sum total, the totality of it. Like that's the master question that must be answered, regardless. Like it doesn't matter if you're designing a car or landscaping or a music piece or whatever. The question to answer is, what does this thing need to be?
Yeah. And what's allowable? And
then all other questions get answered from that. Like if you know that you want these chairs out, your chairs that you have in the summer, you want this view, then like all the other questions get answered. Yeah. Based on that.
It's a little logic puzzle. It's like what do they call it? Like in the landscaping world, it's Jess, what's the first process of the gardening logic?
Is this from the masterclass?
Yeah. The first meeting that you go to when you do the gardening, what's the thing called? A brief.
A brief.
You do your first brief.
You need a brief.
I want an area for this to hide this. And like you learn like, oh, okay, down the road I'll need that and I'll need this. I mean, but now you look at like the way kids dress nowadays, like rapper kids, like vintage fashion dudes. Like motherfuckers will wear like the M&M's jacket and the racing pants and dirt bike boots and like a Burger King crown. And I'm like, holy shit. Like their houses.
I mean, I used to dress like that.
No, yeah. I know. But like you think about like there's no like people are like, man, that's good. like Chris Brown's house, he did like the whole side facade like graffiti. And it's like, uh-oh.
Alec Monopoly.
Yeah, like an Alec Monopoly house.
Hopefully this file doesn't get corrupted. We're at like 2 hours. I think that's probably I don't want to risk. I don't want to see if the iPhone can do a 3-hour recording.
It can.
It'd be crazy if we lost this recording. That'd be good.
Why would it lose it?
I don't know. It's a fucking phone. It is a really good phone though.
And the probabilities.
The fucking Sony shitbox would have lost it 10 seconds in.
Which one? The Sony what?
I lost the better half of the iDubbbz interview because of that Sony phone.
I never knew you had a Sony phone.
It sucks scum.
And it's like an expensive phone?
Scum sucks. $2,500.
Oh, that sounds cheap. Do they make more phones like that?
What, that are that expensive?
Like, does Apple make a phone that no one knows about that's way more money than anything?
No.
No?
No.
Because they make computers like that.
What, Apple does?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
what?
like Apple's, it's like custom fucking Apples were like 20 grand.
He went over to PC now.
He did?
Yeah. He's
How
on
come?
PC now. Because they're better.
Just when I'm starting to think I'm...
Just when you thought you got the big picture,
Because you guys are
you learned something new.
I trust these goddamn...
These fucking Guinea apple salesmen, these fucking Guinea Wop Guido apple salesmen tell me, hey, Paisan, this fucking iMac is gonna fry your prosciutto and eggs for you.
This thing wasn't made in Naples, in Napoli. This thing was made in Sicily.
I don't buy Apple because it wasn't made in Italy. I only buy the nicest stuff. I always check the tag. Is it made in Italy?
Tavazo computers.
Hey, the Tavazo.
I only buy Kiris, Pirri, Panettone.
The Tavazo makes a nice computer. In Sicily. They make them in Sicily.
All the microprocessors are made with hard
Pasta.
but real Reggiano.
They've been making these computers for 150 years, right here in Turin, Italy, in our backyard. And you have the audacity to try to sell me an Apple?
For me, booking things with my travel agent. This is the best computer you can use to buy collared sweaters from Tasso Alba. And go check my travel agent for when I go to Italy with the brothers. The family tours.
The
Perillo tours. I go on there and I use the Fenagladi.
I did Perillo tours when I went to Israel.
When you went on your homeland trip to Israel? When I kissed the Wailing Wall on my homeland trip,
oh yeah,
it was so cool.
We had a Perillo. We used one of the Perillo ads in the older MDE stuff. Remember we used to put ads in there?
Oh yeah, that's right.
One of those was Perillo.
Hi, I'm Steve Perillo. Steve's.
There's a direct connection between earthquakes and homosexuality.
Let me take you back 5,000 years in time to Israel. Perillo's 10-day Israel vacation includes Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Nazareth, Galilee, and so much more. Israel, you'll love it from the first Shalom. Send for your free Israel brochure and also ask for our Italy and Hawaii brochures and DVD. Visit PerilloTours.com or call 1-800-255-5000 now.
We were always having rendering problems back in the day.
We used to have mad problems.
Mad problems.
Problems, and maybe we went problem on top of problem on top of problem.
When it was rendering, though.
We used to have crazy problems, man.
When you were doing all the graphics for things and you had to all right, time to export it, and it was
fucking chaos.
It was always like the worst day to be around. I was like, well, today we should go drink.
I'm surprised we've made anything. That Adobe software is so...
Do you use it now?
Tapped, yeah. You know what the thing that's crazy, I think it's called I don't know if they call it the engineer's dilemma or not, but say you make something really good and it works and it's perfect. What are you going to do next year when people want version 2? So that's like the engineer's dilemma is like, you've got this thing that's perfect and it's good, and now you have to like add some crap to it. And this is why everything sucks. And it's why like the iPhone 3, like the iPhone 5, they had everything like good. And now they rearrange shit and change little things to like make it better. But really, it's like there's a guy who makes $150,000 a year who has to like bring version 2 to the table. So he's in charge of the team that's making the design changes to the. iPhone, and a lot of those changes, some of those changes are good, some of those changes are just, him fucking around, dicking around. It's like, oh, you know what, Nick, what if that window there and that window there, what if the windows were on these walls?
Oh.
And that door was on that wall, and the TV was on that wall.
Well, I'd have to do a lot.
Wouldn't that be great? Let's see how it looks.
It's going to be a lot of work.
You'll make it work. I love it. It's good. Just trust me. Rotate it. Like that's the type of mentality. And the reason why not that our viewers are super interested in this, but it's interesting to me. The reason why Adobe After Effects is still usable at all is because the program is so like gargantuan and archaic that it cannot be significantly altered without like breaking the program. Does that make sense? Like it's like if you imagine if you built this house on stilts, and the stilts that you used were like heavy duty truck springs, and for some reason it just worked. Like some reason it worked. You couldn't add a sauna in that corner because it would fuck the foundation up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's basically what this Adobe After Effects is like. Like it was whoever made it in the first place, Thomas Knoll or whatever. Like I'm sure it's one of those things where they're like some white guy like geniuses, like unheralded geniuses who just like made this like incredible piece of software, and it's so complicated that if they try to like make any major changes to it, it'll break the software, which is why it's still usable, even though Adobe is.
Don't they love adding tabs in there?
Shit company, man. They would love nothing more than just to flip the whole thing around and make it into turn it into iMovie. I know that's what they want to do. I fucking hate Adobe.
Really?
Yeah. I hope they all die. I
have a problem with this. My buddy Fred, he's a mailman. Good guy.
Let's close off with pigeon headlines. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, Joey, can you load up BBC Pigeon? Let's see what happened today in the world, which is the only place I get news from.
BBC Pigeon headlines.
Yeah, I can't take regular news. It just doesn't. It's too blackpilling. You got to if you don't want to be blackpilled, just go to BBC Pigeon and read the news there. All right, you start with. We'll alternate here. Start with the headline. What's going on in the world?
Well, right now, we know about NDLEA arrest of skit maker Degenerate. See, we know.
So they've arrested some revolutionary general and
ND National Drug Law Enforcement Agency done confirmed the arrest of one content creator where them they call Degenerate.
Oh wow, okay, so is this a drug dealing YouTuber?
Them catch the skit maker where I'm real name Joshua Sunday with tramadol and cannabis sativa. Wow. We make EFCC rearrest Mumfa again. Dettori been breaking. The story has been breaking for early morning. Dettori been breaking for early morning. Wednesday, when the general Bean post Instagram live say NDLA use wuru take into house to find drugs. For the live way almost 2,000 people watch. Ibn de Hala say, I'm not going right to make video. We think they talk safe. Me didn't world know what we think they happen.
So we got a big profile YouTuber or streamer getting busted for drugs. That's headline one here.
That's headline one. Hey,
let's see what else we got here.
That's fucking insane. Like isn't that kind of insulting?
Referee final whistle caused serious kasala during Tunisia versus Mali. Referee Gianni Sikazwe final whistle caused serious kasala for AFCON 2021. Now drama end the match between Tunisia and Mali for the opening match for Group F. Kasala start after the referee blow final whistle when time never reached 90 minutes. The action of the referee caused serious controversy for Limbe Stadium, Tunisia find equalizer. Ibrahima Kone score 50 minutes from penalty spot to give Mali the goal. Players and staff of Tunisia rush into pitch to challenge the referee. He take the stadium security to protect the referee, Gianni Sikazwe, to keep him away from the angry Tunisia team. The match end 1-0 in favor of Mali. Wednesday, go see match day 4. All right, so a controversial referee decision by Gianni Sikazwe caused a little kasala for AFCON 2021. Let's do 2 more and then we'll dip.
AFCON.
That's Africa convention. You go to the African convention?
Oh,
that's where I get my clothes. Africa.
Yeah, I got my kufi. My kulu? No, what's the hat?
Have you seen the piles of clothes rotting?
Yes.
My fucking neighbors. There's banging outside. You hear banging outside. I look out. They have oil drums that they're packing with clothes, and they're using they go to these crazy lengths to pack more clothes into the oil drums. Like they strap it down. They got nylon toe straps that they're yanking down and pushing the clothes deeper into the barrel, and then they bang the lids on. They're putting, and it's like the cheapest, shittiest clothing you've ever seen in your life. Like baby clothes that no baby should wear. Like fucking dresses that look like.
There's a scam to figure out. It's by the piece they probably get paid for. They probably get paid by the piece.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Figure it out. Rape the government. And that was like the guy who did the locks. Remember? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. The police talk pesin uba ogba say the police launch aggressive manhunt and trail the suspect to Benue State via dem arrested.
I like the image. Yeah. We'll have to pull these articles up in post and screen recording.
Ogaba explains say them go arraign the suspect for court as soon as them finish the investigation. Police find Jennifer dead body for one guest house opposite Pama Motors along Zaria Road for the city on the 1st of January.
Let's make a note. The title of this should be Jennifer Daddy Body.
Daddy Body. Jennifer Daddy Body. Pigeon say, tell BBC Pigeon say Jennifer been dressed sharp. Wear black trouser and maroon t-shirt on Christmas Eve and tell her, say she want go submit CV for work. When Jessica no see her friend again, she try call. She pick but no, yan say anything. At that moment, Jessica says she sensed something done go wrong. Sake of say her friend no day off her phone. She dey very active for social media. She tried to call again, but the phone day off. Kapata pata. Pata pata. When Jessica no see her friend till 1st of January, she come to text, come post AM for social media. She bend they beg the public, say anybody way get info about it, they whereabout of Jennifer, make them call her.
So this is a woman that went missing and she turned up dead?
Yep. She was in a pool of blood.
Sick world.
Sick crazy. Well, they found the suspect. And the suspect.
Who's the suspect?
Thomas Patches guest house. Joss dem the name the suspect. Moses Oko M.
Moses Oko M.
Oko M. I don't know, according to the statement. It was Jennifer's boyfriend run away after they allegedly committed a crime.
It made me think of the Chris Rock joke. If OJ wasn't famous, he'd be a Renthal, the bus driving murderer.
Really? Chris Rock said that?
Yeah.
It's the only funny thing he's ever said.
There's some... Chris
funny.
Rock used to be funny.
That is... Orenthal, the bus driving killer, that's really funny.
There's something... You hear someone's name and you can tell they're probably a murderer.
Yeah.
That type of thing. All right, last one. Police named boyfriend as suspect for alleged killing.
I think that's the one.
Damn.
No, I think that was the same one.
Yeah. I'm just saying. That sucks. Ayula Ajibade. I just agreed to cookies, by the way.
I love that. I want more cookies from Staging.
Ayula Ajibade. Court explained how Nigerian man defrauded Canada town of almost $500,000 $500,000. Find them guilty.
Find him guilty.
One court for Canada town of Nova Scotia done find one Nigerian man guilty after accused of fraud of almost $500,000. The provincial court say Ayula Ajibade were the Uber driver for Brampton, Ontario, been they try build the town of Bridgewater, Nova Scotia, almost $500K. Them accused Ayula Ajibade say imposed as executive where they work for one large Nova Scotia company, Dexter Construction. Him persuade the town to make direct electronic payment of $490,000 to one Scotia Bank branch where they for Brampton. But according to their decision, where Nova Scotia Provincial Court Judge Paul Scoville released on Monday, Ajibade plan begin show when him try to make the bank do 180 wire transfer to China. The bank come place hold on the transfer and begin investigate. According to evidence for Ajibade trial, Scotiabank contacted town of Bridgewater and Dexter Construction. Them determined say now Ajibade get the bank account for Brampton and he no get any connection to this construction company. So we pulled the old Nigerian scam in real life.
The old wire fraud.
Got a bunch of old white crackers up in Canada to send over $500,000.
Is that how he did it? Just slow going?
No, he was an Uber driver in Canada, and he got some. He got the bank to. He went to the bank as a representative of a construction company and got them to wire him $500,000. I guess.
That's awesome. The amount of times Nigerians are crafty as shit when it comes to bank fraud, man. They are like masters.
They figured it out.
Like 20 years ago, right? If you were like just a straight up old racist cracker, you would have been like, man, them fucking, hey, what are y'all over there, man? They're fucking throwing spears at rhinos, man. They ain't doing shit. And he's like, I will show you. I will fucking show you. Watch this.
I will steal.
You motherfucker.
I will prove you wrong. I will steal.
I will put a bill. And you will fucking believe me that a construction company built a school and you are on the hook. And then I will send in my cousin, Olo, to your branch, and you will pay him a check. Like, that's awesome. I love that.
Some hardcore fraud.
I love bank fraud. That's my favorite one. I would be a thief in the world.
You'd be if you had the perfect life, you'd be a thief in the 1980s.
I would love to be a burglar or a thief or a wire fraud guy.
Yes.
That's the best guy.
Daytona Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wigs and fucking...
A thief that knows karate.
Yeah. Just really good at, like, he's a kind of a good actor, but he's just going into banks all the time and just stealing a shitload of money and it's never working. Like, but wearing wigs. Mm-hmm. What would you do?
In a perfect life?
Yeah.
I would do what I'm doing.
No. It's got to be illegal.
It's got to be illegal? Oh, shit. Illegal shit?
Yeah.
People.
I'd be snapping women's sternums.
I would go around and people who evil people, I would just fucking.
You pick evil?
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, I gotta go there. I saw evil.
I'd find the people that are fucking the world up and I'd go kill them. Fly out to Belgium. Wait for the conference.
The Bilderberg group?
Choke them out.
Hide in the bushes?
Mm-hmm.
Be a chair?
I'd be sneaky as shit. I can run silently.
You'd be a chair?
People don't know. People think I'm lying about the fucking my physical claims.
No, you'd be great.
I've never claimed that I can like dunk a basketball or like swim fast. I can run silently, almost full speed. Okay, on the blades of my feet. I can fucking chip some Dominican guy's tooth. Okay, and
you can definitely choke out a world leader.
Boom! I can definitely choke out a world leader.
It'd be funny to see you, like, if you knew that, and then you saw, like, a big, long, like, table where the elite were sitting down to, like, eat a baby or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I noticed, because I know you, that you were one of the chairs. And, like, it was just, like, 20 chair backs, and then, like, one of them was, like, you, like this. You were, like, a chair. Mm-hmm. And I was, like, and I just couldn't help from laughing, but I didn't want to blow your cover, and you were, like, shut the fuck up. And you were, like, a chair where you were, like, your face was, like, the carving of the
the carving of the other chairs. It was like your gilded brass. But then
That's a world peace too.
that would be really funny, where they're like, having sworn and forth in the manner of the fourth of the king and the fifth now lord and the 33rd degree of the Masonic rite, and this now proceed for the eating of the sacrificial goat. And everybody like, be seated. And it's like, like you're just choking like the German prime minister, like Angela Merkel. You're just ripping her lips open, like you're snapping her lips like this. Oh, that'd be fun.
Let's wrap it up.
All right.
Thank you, brother. Boink.
Thanks for coming by.
Jennifer Daddy Body, or is it Jessica Daddy Body?
Jessica Daddy Buddy.
Do you remember what it was?
Jennifer Daddy.
Jennifer Daddy Body. All right. PGL. Peace.